people have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
You gotta hand it to the gentry. This is the single nicest looking pub I have seen in my life. Look at it, they even got cookies. Okay, let's not steal the cookies. Let's not steal the cookies. It's very, very, very important that we do not steal the cookies, but...
See how the other half.
Excuse me? Talk to whom? Hello?
What do you want? You? Actually, you might be just who I'm looking for.
Am I?
With enough pluck, and definitely fierce enough.
Well, look, do I look like a chicken? I have to say this.
Thankfully not. I'm hoping you'd be interested in earning a few tickets. Quite a few, actually. You see, I'm a collector of British history, and it has come to my attention that, at long last, the original East India Trading Company charter has been found. Growing up, I remember my mother telling me that we are descendants of one of the men mentioned in that charter 600 years ago. But
Given the history of the East India Company, probably not something to be proud of, but okay. Okay, and I'm assuming this is where I fit in.
Indeed. Retrieve it and I'll pay you handsomely. Just for an evening stroll by the water. Find the wrecked ship Caledonia, fetch my charter, and bring it here. Now, off with you. That ship could sink at any moment, and the charter would be lost.
If I see one more up and coming.
Right, and I'm assuming... Why am I... Sorry. I'm assuming that you say it's just a stroll by the water, but in reality there's going to be a Miler Queen there, and the ship's going to be infested with God knows what, and so on and so forth. I'm used to it, but anyways. Robert, hello. Can we trade? What can we trade for? Anything and everything, apparently. Oh, unfortunately I don't have much to sell. But, well, I'll keep that, whoops, I'll keep that in mind. Goodbye. How much am I carrying, by the way? Yeah, not nearly enough to be looking at traders just yet. Okay. Is that... That face looks oddly familiar, but, regardless, we are here for a different job. That was just, something of a side track.
I'm not the damn chef. Leave me be.
Just stop, okay? We've got our own problems.
I'm sure you do. Now, you wouldn't mind. The door is stuck, right? That's just a slight problem. Gotta, you know,
You need some help? Just
jimmy
ask
the
me
lock a
anytime.
little bit. Yeah, you know how it is with doors that get stuck. Just out of... Okay, that is... Let's just... Never mind. Something in my eye, right? Well, there's nothing here. I mean, the place is remarkably clean upstairs as well. I love that. It's just that... well, there's a bunch of these rooms, and some of them are employee only, which is fair enough, but what exactly am I doing here? Find documents that incriminate Malcolm Rhodes and get him to sign the confession. Well, and/or get him to sign the confession. There's Malcolm Rhodes' room. It just so happens that I am not sure whether I can... Look, this door is stuck as well. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. as I was saying, this door is stuck, but can't seem to get it open, so I'm gonna have to, you know, go downstairs and talk to someone else. And no, let's not go in the ladies' room, no. Again, okay, so first and foremost, gonna nick a few of these things, but again, one of the cleanest toilets. Not one of, the cleanest toilet ever. I mean, this place puts my own settlement to shame. Cadbury. Oh, no, never mind. Derry. Hi. Listen,
The usual.
apparently I just want to trade a few things. No, I don't. I wanted to talk about the man upstairs, which seems to be just staying in his room, not leaving. That is what I wanted to talk about. Perchance I can wait for him, maybe, to leave his room? Maybe? Perchance? You know, we're in no hurry. In fact, you know what? He is more likely to see me if I am adequately dressed. So, excuse me for a second. Trench coat on. Much better. See? Much, much better. Okay. Look like we belong here now. Well. Let's test that theory out. Definitely look like I belong here. So, shall we wait for Mr. Malcolm to leave his humble abode, as it were? I have, I tell a lie, I have plenty of other things to do in the meantime, but, you know. Who knows? Ah, hello!
Yes?
Mr. Malcolm!
Who wants to know?
Look, it doesn't really matter who I
That
am.
I have no doubt. However, I'm an important man, and I must take precious care of limited time. So I'll ask
Absolutely.
again, who wants to know?
Right, fine.
I
This is
see.
my name.
I apologize for being blunt. I'm an unpopular man in certain circles. I don't think we've met. The name's Malcolm Rhodes. What can I help you with?
Right, so here's the thing. I am an amateur historian looking to write a history of Camden, which would obviously be impossible to write without mentioning you, of course.
Interesting. I'd obviously need to inquire as to the angle you intend to take.
The angle, just the facts. I'm impartial, I just want to know the facts. No, look, I believe John Strutter is an innocent man and he deserves a second chance.
I know. Tragic, isn't it? Life isn't fair.
It isn't.
Unfortunately, that's unlikely to change anytime soon, and so I'll have to let you and dear little John down. Best of luck with your little witch hunt.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Right. Well, if that's the case, pay attention to whether you lock the door to your room or not. You twat. So, fusion cell, ammunition, pre-war money, tickets, sweet roll. That's fine. And then incriminating documents. Lovely. Now, where'd he run off to? come back
It
here.
must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Return the incriminating evidence. That's enough. That's all I need to do. Okay, fine. Fine. Find the Caldonia. Where is that, by the way? Well, nowhere near around here, probably, so, you know. Fine, I guess. Okay. That'll be all, I think. Let's get out of here. And into Westminster. Now, that being said, I'm wondering... there isn't much to do around here left, is there? Which is almost unfortunate, because I'm quite enjoying the area and would like to stay for a little bit longer, but... I believe my duties call me to be elsewhere, which... At one point I hope to delegate to someone else in the future, but for now... I guess we're staying here. Okay. Take it easy. Eneid. I have no idea what this is. Eneid? Do you have any idea what this is? No? No? Eneid. Huh. Well, whatever it is slash was... reckon we can get out of here. What the hell is wrong with the... Okay. No, that didn't make it... Why am I stuttering like this? Give it a second. No? Huh. Okay. Well, at any rate... Let's see. Data arms race. Not here. Not here. Not here. Dolls deep. Not here. Right. Is this anywhere nearby? Probably not. No. So I am going to the Admiralty Arch. There is nothing else for me to do in this side of London, which is unfortunate, but... Although, I really, really must know, isn't this 10th Downing Street? It is! It is! Well, this is 11th. This, I'm assuming... No, wait, which one would be 10th? If that's 11th, you would assume the next one over is 10th. Yes, it is. No letters, no time wasters, no knocking, no beggars. It's been barred shut. Well, that's highly unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a visit. Ah, well. What can we do? Okay, let's get out of here. Is there horses in the... Okay, let's avoid looking at the horses because they make me physically ill. Of all the mutated animals that I've seen thus far, of which there were... No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Put the gun away. Of all the mutated animals which I've seen thus far, you know, like I said, of which there were plenty, why is it... Is it the area? It has to be the area, right? Too many things... Anywho, of all the things that I've seen thus far, and I've seen plenty of them, the mutated horses make me violently ill when I look at them. I swear. It's the lighting probably,
What's that
isn't it?
smell? Oh, it's it's you.
What do you mean? Well, okay, to be fair, it has been a while since I showered, and I am all the time visiting ungodly places, so yeah, fair enough. I'm hoping that I stop with the stuttering the moment I leave the area. That will be... well, that'll be just wonderful, honestly. Right, out of the pleasantries of Westminster and into the wide, wide open world. First and foremost, gotta get the uniform back on, right? All this stuff, the military fatigues, the sunglasses and everything. Right, get ready for the occasion, as they say. So, where are the things I need? Return the incriminating documents to John Strutter, that's over there. Report your findings to Roger Moon, that's over there. And then search the casket for the things, that's over there. Part of me wants to go down there, because let me just check. Okay, if we put this on hold for a second... and we put this on hold for a second, as well as this. Hear ye, this is what I need. Yeah, down there. Get your petition signed by the leader of Lambeth. Now, I am going to need to go to Camden and get the petition signed there as well. And I am going to need to get the petition signed by the leader of Islington, so, you know what, never mind. This, we're not doing anything. If I'm, yeah. Might as well just head over to Camden immediately. No reason not to.
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
I'm sure you won't. Go where exactly is beyond me. The laboratory's probably knowing, what the... Okay, stop... Okay, at this point I've lost control over the world and my own body. What the hell is going on?
Mind the gap.
Interesting. Okay, so anyways, I know that the trek from here to the other two places is going to be... Hi.
God save the Queen.
Junk trader this way. Junk trader. Hello.
Find it elsewhere. Try here.
Sure, I will. Let's take a look. What do you have? Okay, so what he has is shipments of absolutely everything you could ever ask for. And what I don't have is enough money to buy up and gobble up all of them, but
Until next time.
at some point in the future, right? Who knows? I mean, I say that. There is also the fact that I don't really need any of them. Like, okay, sure, I'm looking for a few of those things.
Excuse me.
On... Excuse...
Hello
Yeah.
again. Excuse me. Do you think you could help me obtain my son's skull?
I'm gonna assume that the person we're talking about is deceased.
I'm not as spry as I used to be, and if you could help me, it'd certainly mean a lot. I would need you to obtain for me a skull.
A skull.
Yes, a skull. Nothing sinister. It belonged to my son. It's on display over at a hooligan encampment.
Okay, because for a good second I thought you were asking me to retrieve the skull off of your living son, right? Which, well, I don't even know where to begin with that. Probably with, you know, violence
They wanted more supplies
directed towards you, but yeah.
Well, that's what you get for doing business with savages, I suppose.
Okay,
I wanted
fine.
revenge. Well, as you can see, I've grown old. You could help me right this wrong, yes?
Yes, I can. I will do it.
Thank you. For years it's tormented me. To know you'll take it down at last, I'll be able to die in peace. Here, I'll mark down the coordinates. Give 'em hell.
Let me guess, it's somewhere in Blackpool or frickin' Edinburgh or something like that. It's nowhere nearby, is it? How did I know, you ask? Well, just used to it. Believe you me, just used to it. Retrieve the skull. Where is it? It's in Covent Garden? Did one of my settlers just... You know? No, surely not. Surely not. It probably... I have a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. It probably belonged... Well, it probably was left there by the previous owners of Covent Garden, and then, you know... We didn't bother taking it down at some point. Must be outside the you know... bounds of the settlement. Yes. Oh, for crying out loud, lovely. Help! Can't help but notice how we're not doing a lot of damage to it. Shite, okay. This does more damage against robots. This is what I need. Trust me, I have no intention to.
Well done, companion.
Okay.
Don't forget us in a hurry.
Who'd have thunk that actually helped?
Come out wherever.
What the actual frick is going on? Okay. They are dead. What's with the site as well? Didn't the site used to be... well, different? This site hasn't changed much. Could have sworn this site used to look... well, just different. At some point. Well, anyways, that's this street cleared out. Wondering whether we can... yeah, looks like we can. Okay, that was a little bit scary, not gonna lie. Legendary mutated something, rather. Resilient tuned lever action rifle. 100%, 150 damage resistance while reloading. Not bad. In fact, not bad at all. Yeah.
Shh. Did you hear that?
I think he threw something.
Come, companion. Victory awaits. Come on. You're not fooling me. Peekaboo.
Yeah, he's not fooling me either.
Shit.
Okay, let me just,
Do you see that, follower? That's how it's done.
What do you mean that's how it's done? I'm the one firing the freaking rocket launcher at the legendary hooligan. What do you mean this is how it's done? Okay, that is vile. Somehow. Well, this is completely beyond me. Oh, yes. I've managed to disintegrate that poor woman. Oh my. Okay, so. Anyways. Hunter's metal chest piece. Damage resisted by animals. Nah, it's not really worth it. Light machine gun. I like it. It's too heavy. Not really my thing. So, no. No, I just need to discern which of the body parts laying on the ground belongs to which enemy.
More goons to deal with.
Indeed. Not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the assault rifle thus far. Although, I am getting a little bit tired of it, so I am looking to upgrade, but I don't just... To be honest, I'm not really sure there is much to upgrade to. Like, the AK was fun. It was great. Ammunition problem notwithstanding. Well, there's a couple of other issues. Like, the lever-action rifle would be such a nice change of pace, but, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work. It is, well, it does, it just breaks the laws of physics utterly and completely every time you fire it. So you load 10 rounds into it, you fire off 1, and then you are forced to load 10 once again, which somehow go into a void-like area, I can only assume. Yes, quite, quite amusing. Now, over there was a not a scavenger, but what do you call them? One of those.
Come, comrade.
The weird junk people that kind of scare me, but are also not entirely hostile.
Wait till I set my bodyguard on you.
Okay, mission. Plus, if you think about it, the ammunition alone pays for killing these guys.
Aha! Yet another triumph for Kira the Adventurer.
Okay, I don't think we've been here before. I think this is a completely new area that I really don't believe I've explored much. Like, at all. Service rifle. Heavens no, we have ample service rifles. And do not need any more. Right, that'll do. Jump on down. Could go and search those guys, but I'm in a bit of a rush to get to...
Hey, you. Please help. I think my rib punctured my lung. Could you find it in your heart to spare a stim pack? Oh, God. It hurts to breathe.
Okay, yeah, look.
He had fish like a couple of... Mad Jack put the beating on me good this time. I could barely make it up the stairs in the Pilgrim. But I think I can get him next time. If I just avoid his nasty right hand. And his left hand. And his uppercuts. His jabs are a bit of a problem too.
Well, just don't get hit. Huh? So you volunteered for this?
Mad Jack's boxing gym. It's in the basement of the Pilgrim. But it ain't easy to get in. You gotta survive a full minute in the ring with Mad Jack himself. I've tried a good 4 times. And I think this time he was trying to send me a message to not come back. But I don't scare easy. 5th time's a charm, eh?
Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a try. Although the idea of being punched for a full minute
Good luck, stranger.
does not exactly seem like an appealing way to attract customers, but, you know, but it's okay, I suppose. Later, though. Not something I want to do right now. Right now, we're heading this way, and I think we're now in vaguely familiar territory. Apart from the fact that there is something called Winston's Toys here, and that, I was for a second being told to enter said place.
Stomp them! Shoot them! Kill them fucking dead!
Okay, I would love to, as soon as I regain control over my actions and the world, i.e. I stop stuttering. That's first and foremost. Second of all, didn't I have... I did. I had like an energy sniper rifle thing. I no longer have one. Thing is, I have this though, and I'm here... Oh god, that is not good. I'm hoping that is going to be enough. That is the second shot I've missed. Kira, oh god. I sincerely apologize, but I genuinely believe this is the only way to deal with those things in a remotely safe manner. That being said, I'm kind of running out of rocket launcher ammunition. Well, look, like there's a fireworks display up ahead. No, I know, it's...
A maze of mysterious forces out there. Well, that settles that. We're not alone.
I was gonna say I know full well it's not actually. Fireworks, that is a incredibly large gunfight by the sounds of it, but... What can you do? I don't need to craft any ammunition. I don't think I can craft anything weapons-wise, but I do want to check this. No, that is the reflex sight, reflex dot sight. That I don't know. Genuinely don't. Huh. Well, at any rate, I know there's nothing I can upgrade currently. So let's just keep going this way. It is a new area we're exploring. And after a long while of just going down partially the same road over and over again, this is refreshing. We've also found the Boston House. Again, were I a native of the area, I would probably know exactly what the Boston House is. Unfortunately, as things stand, this is something I know very little about. Nothing, in fact, if I'm going to be totally honest. I have no clue what the Boston House is.
The fuck was that?
Oh dear. All things to waste on one.
Hooligan-infested mess is what it looks like, but, you know, other than that... not seeing much. Oh, there's a blood bug somewhere down there. Okay, let's ignore the blood bug. Nobody cares about the blood bug. Can I go this way and then take a left? Here's hoping. Also, here's hoping I can avoid confrontation with the garbage people. What were they called again? Gatherer. Right, yeah. Well, feel free to gather all you want. Fuck it. I know, it's cold and heartless and everything, but they would have attacked me the moment I tried to go past them towards my destination, so really, prefer to call it getting the drop on people rather than anything else. Okay. So, belongs to the Tommies, let's not mess with it, and we are off to... it's either Islington or Islington, I'm not sure. I keep forgetting, but it's either that or the other thing. We shall see. But anyways... be there in a jiffy, as they say. Aha! Right, be there in a jiffy, as they say. Camden, it is Camden, okay. Just had to make sure, you know, just had to make sure. Although, now that you mention it, isn't Camden a name of a place in Germany as well? And the only reason I'm saying that is I believe it was vaguely relevant during the Cold War. It had an air base and it's stationed... something was stationed there, I think. And in the late Cold War... Good day, I think it is. I think in the late Cold War there was a fear of like a Soviet invasion of...
Save our gracious queen, long live our noble queen.
Anyways, there was a fear that the place would get hit either with like VDV airborne invasion and get taken over, or get hit with like a tactical or strategic missile or something, and so on and so forth. It was in West Germany, of course, but relatively close to the border with East Germany, I think. Well, anyways, not that that really matters right now. We are off to see John Strutter. And in the... that wasn't the best snap. There we go. And in the blink of an eye, we are in the catacomb. Well, we're outside of the catacombs, on our way to see the aforementioned John. No, I'm not about to walk through the entirety of Camden. It's a safe area, barring like 2 or 3 hooligans. It's just... no. Right. Well, we found the incriminating evidence, but I suppose I should wait until I actually get to talk to him before I start explaining how everything went wrong. Well, how some things went wrong and some things went right, I suppose, to be entirely fair. Mr. Strutter.
Back. How are you getting on?
50-50, right? Couldn't convince him, but I do have the documents.
How did you get these?
Do not ask. Probably better that you don't know the specifics.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, do not ask.
Regardless, these documents will be incredibly useful. I can cross-reference the public record with the reality. It won't be an easy process, but it'll certainly be far less troublesome than scouring through everything. I've been cobbling together a fund to help hire some help to sift through it all. However, these documents have made that redundant, so I'll donate the fund to you for your invaluable help with my investigation.
Lovely, thank you.
Also, as promised, here is my endorsement. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for me.
Okay, so that is 2 things, right? 2 birds, 1 stone sort of situation. And now we need to speak to Apache Alice, because I believe that is all the endorsements, isn't it? I mean, it's been one fetch quest after another for God knows how long. I believe that this is it. Unless there's, of course, another one, in which case, you know, well, God help us all, I'm on another fetch quest, but, let me see. Where is Apache Alice? It should be, yeah, she's nearby. In fact, very, very nearby. So, let's go and talk to her. It's gonna be... what the hell is wrong with the... okay, thank you. It seems like every time I cross over into a new area, it's... absolute hell. Right, so this way, and... been a while since I was here. How exactly do you get to the... well, I can follow the sound of ear-piercing thump, thump, thump music. Fair enough, yeah. There we go. The Cyber Fox. God, I dread every minute that I have to spend in here, but... hopefully, this is gonna be the last time I enter this place. Because, certainly won't be here back, you know, of my own will. that is not going to happen ever. ever. Same beat. It's the fact that it's the same beat for days upon days upon days. That's what's getting to me. The fact that it's the same beat.
How did it go with John?
Right, here's the thing. He agreed to sponsor me.
Really? That's wonderful. It's been ages since John agreed to sponsor anyone. How'd you manage it?
I told him if I didn't, I'd rearrange his face. No, I'd gonna be honest.
Always maintained that he was innocent in the whole ordeal. I take it that means he's staying in Camden then? I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Well, congratulations are in order. It is my honor to formally welcome you to the Pistols. Here are the keys to your flat.
Huzzah!
Finished. If you need anything at all, it can be found at the Camden Market.
Thank you. I do not need anything. Will I be selling a job? Well, no, my flat?
Didn't you know? The Pistols provide housing to all members.
No, I did not. I had no idea, in fact. Right. Bye. Now that that's finished, hear ye, hear ye.
In tonight. It's interminable with this shit.
Will you sign my petition? I've got a delivery here. I need you for it. A petition to allow me inside the Palace of Westminster.
It'll take more than my name on a piece of paper to get the gentry to budge.
I know.
Apache Alice. There you go. Good luck with it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been 350 million days, but we've got your petition. So that is 2 down, 2 to go. Jesus freaking Christ. Although, I think the other one is, how do I put this? Nearby as well, in the sense of, you know, we're gonna get to it soon. Alright, next stop, I believe, is Islington, right? And there we go. What is mere seconds, or not even that much for you, and a considerably longer amount of time for me. And we're in Hackney, and we're outside the Waltham Port, so let's go report our findings, report everything that we did. Road here was not too exciting. In fact, it wasn't exciting at all, basically. All that happened was, I think... Did I even shoot anything? Yeah, I think I shot, like, 2 of Miller's men, and that's about it. It's really nothing more than that. Took the subway to here as far as I could, and, you know, etc., etc. So,
pull your hat out of your eyes and get it properly fitted, you numpty.
Listen, I appreciate the sarcasm, the witty comments and everything, but for the love of God, let me talk to the man behind you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I found the location where the cars were dumped. They're not full of gold, though.
Damn it. We're getting close. I can feel it. Even though your words bring disappointment, I just know we're right on the tip of it all. So, we found the cars, but no gold.
Let me guess. There's more to do.
I read this 005 comic once, where the agent stopped a similar heist. The crooks packed some stolen MacGuffin onto a train to
I'm sorry, that's on my end. I apologize for that.
You should follow the logical path from where the cars were left. Maybe there's a train station, bus station, or shipping place along the way. They can't have got too far. The Great War happened on the same day as the robbery. The traffic would have been mental. It's highly unlikely the gold got too far out to London. If at all.
You could have told me all of this before the... Never mind. Just out of curiosity, there's no way that the leader of this place would, I mean, the leader of Islington. There's no way that he would sign this without me reporting my findings to you and doing all of this. Yeah, we can try. You know what? We can try. Of course we can. Get to the basement of the Pilgrim. No. Focusing on this for now. In fact, if I can get the signature from the leader of Islington, I'm on my way south to Lambeth, and that is exciting, so I suppose that's what I'm going to try and do now. Yeah, makes sense to me at least. Anyways, that's all for next time. See you then. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.